Hello everyone, this is Stephanie. Welcome to another video. So I'm really excited to share with you the Stonehnge Ancient Ruins Collection Light version. So for those of you not familiar with the Light collections, they are carefully thought out and curated selections of super high quality beads, stones, findings, all kinds of beading goodies, just like their full-size collections, but the quantity of products has been edited down and streamlined to make them more affordable and more focused. And just like the regular Eureka collections, the Light collection is not a subscription, so they will offer it on their website and you take a look at it and see if you love it. They also offer all the beads individually on the website, so you can order them that way if you like. So some of the collections will be refreshed versions of past favorites, and Stonehnge Ancient Ruins is one of them. We did Emerging Spring in a Light version, and I think we have one more coming up. And also they will have entirely new concepts prepared by their in-house team and designers. So let's take a look at the Stonehnge Ancient Ruins Light collection. Okay, so I've taken everything out of the bag and I have the inspiration picture here, and we have the little inspiration paragraph, and I'll let you read that. It just kind of sets the mood. And then we have here the Light collection, and it is so much lighter than, let me move my lights out of the way, than the original. I mean, we have really scaled it down, made it so affordable, and you can still make such beautiful pieces from the original collection. And here on our list, we have seed beads, check glass beads, Kwarkovsky crystal, Preciosa crystal, Eureka basics, and we have findings, and everything is identified by its SKU number, just like the regular collections. Everything is the same except it's in Light version. You also have free shipping on all orders over $39.99. So this, excuse me, I forgot to mention, this number identifies this item, so you can just plug that into their search bar on their website and that will come up. Anywhere it says times 6, times 4, times 2, you get that many of that item. So let's get a look. Got my little dishes, and I've got, here is the bag. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to separate everything. I'm going to look at each item individually. Okay, so here we have it. I think it came out so pretty. So we're going to start with our seed beads. So we've got a Miyuki round 15-0. And everything comes in little plastic bags and in tubes and such, but I'm taking them out so I can show you close up. So this is a 15-0 Miyuki, and I love this color. This is dark topaz gold luster. And I'll just give you a super close-up look. I love that seed bead. It's so pretty. No, and both are 10-gram tubes, by the way. And this is the Duracoat galvanized champagne, and this is my favorite metallic, gold metallic. Beautiful. Okay, next up we have the Delicas, and this is an 11-0 Delica. And I made it in a mix because instead of 3 big tubes, you have smaller amounts, but you have all the colors that you would want to use for any of the pieces that we've already made and pieces that we will be making. So we have the beautiful sort of purpley color, a sort of greenish blue, and then we have the gold. So just perfect for all the bezels. Okay, next up we have the fire polish, and these 2 beautiful fire polish beads in 3mm in strains of 50. We have a Color Trend Saturated Metallic Martini Olive. Let me see if I can get my camera to clear up. There we go. I love that green. It's so gorgeous. And the other one is Matte Metallic Flax. So 2 of my favorites and just perfect for this collection. Just love them. 2-hole nibbits. And this is a 6x5mm check glass bead. You get a 2.5-inch tube. And this is to make that, the beautiful necklace that we made with the original collection. So love the nibbits. Yeah, look at the necklace we made using those nibbits. And this is the original, from the original Stonehnge Ancient Ruins collection. So if you take off the drop, this is the necklace. And so I changed it up a little bit because I just thought it needed a drop. So I took a cushion cut This is from my stash, but you can use the cushion cut that's in the light collection. It's a tanzanite, but I think that will be gorgeous. And you'll see in the earrings, I combined the tanzanite and the green sphinx colors together. And then I added this drop. We have a different drop in this collection. So I think it came out so pretty. And I also did some 11-0 seed beads around these little nibbit units here. I left one open to show you the original looks like this. So I think this is really pretty. I'll do a short video on adding, embellishing the original necklace. So that's one thing. Next up, we have these beautiful Krakowski crystals. And we've got 6 8mm chatons here, and they're in tanzanite. And then we have 4 of our crystal rivolis, and I love this. This is green sphinx, I believe, and that we made, into a beautiful necklace. And then here we go. We've got the 12mm cushion cut fancy stones right here. We made those into a beautiful pair of earrings, and the biggie, the 16mm crystal cushion cut fancy stone. This is what we made the Ancient Ruins bracelet with. That we also have a kit. Eureka Crystal Beads has a kit on their website for that bracelet. So here we have some just gorgeous, gorgeous crystals. And I love these colors together. A little note about the crystals. When I curated the light collection, I put in all the crystals that were in the original collection. The only thing that's changed is the color of the chaton. So I literally took out most of the blue that was in there. I was trying to, really consolidate it. So we took out most of the blue, and I changed those chatons to purple, and I am working on some little units there to make something out of, and we'll see what comes up, what we come up with. But I put all of the stones in for you so that you really can make any of the bezels in this collection. All you have to do is go into your stash and find very common beads that we all have in our stash. So here's the Ancient Ruins bracelet. Just add your 6mm pearls. You have all the seed beads. You have all the delicas. Here, this is the moonrise pendant. So let's say you prefer to make this. You have all the delicas. You don't have the little 3mm pearls, but we all have a 3mm somewhere, don't we? You can use a 3mm fire polish. I did around the rest of it, so you can use like the gold 3mm fire polish or such. So you really, as long as you have the crystal, you really can do anything. Again, another piece you could make with everything that you have in the light collection, but this unit, we don't have the pearls in it. So you can make another unit. You can use the unit that we used on the necklace to make the to connect them, or go in your stash. I mean, if you have the original collection and you're getting the light as well, I think there might have been 60 pearls in there or something. So you would have plenty of pearls. And if you have pearls in your stash or 6mm round beads, you can make this. So that's why I felt it was so important to keep all the stones in there, because chances are we have these beads, the additional beads, in our stash. We have to have our Preciosa Crystal Bicone mix. So we have a 4mm mix, pack of 48, and I chose the gold, the purple, and the green, and I did that because I love it with the delicas, and of course all the other colors here. I just think they're so, so gorgeous. Beautiful Preciosa crystals. Okay, so next up we have Eureka Basics faceted teardrop glass beads. They're 12 by 8mm. You get a pack of 20 in Aeronite, and I adore these. These are so gorgeous. And in the original collection, we had just 2 of the Briolette drops. But I love these because, well, you have a lot of them that you can use, and also they're a little bigger and they're just so, so sparkly. So a really beautiful addition, I think, to this light collection. So I wanted to show you how we use the drops, and isn't that pretty? So here are the earrings, and originally the earrings had the wrapped loop, and then we have the drop on there just like this, but we have these big gorgeous crystals that I think came out so pretty, and I really like the way it's beaded around the crystal with the 2 bicones there. So I thought that made a really beautiful earring, as pretty as the original, maybe even prettier, maybe. So we'll do a video on how to do this connection. I'll do it all in one finding. So we've got some ear wires. We did them in lever back. They're 19 by 10 millimeter. You get one pair, and look at that pretty clasp. That's a round 18 by 14.5 millimeter. You get a set here, and I love that sort of twisty look. I think it's so pretty. My lights are kind of washing things out of it. So there you go. There are your findings. So here's your Stonehnge Ancient Ruins collection, light, and I think it came out great. I'm very, very happy with how it came out. It's a perfect, I think, light collection. I'll put a link in the description box below the video to the collection, and I'll also put a playlist of all the pieces we made with the original collection, because you can still make some of those pieces. And if there's some that you need to add beads, you just go in your stash and add some beads to it. And also we'll have some new pieces coming up really soon. All right, take care, and I'll see you next time.